Hello, hello. Welcome back to the bog. I'm Willow, and I'll be your guiding light. Today, we're going to be diving back into Blueprints. We are on day 2 of this game. I'm doing this blind, and I'm doing it with hashtag no notes. Hasn't been a problem yet. Surely this will continue. It will not cause me any problems whatsoever. Um, Day 2. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can remember everything from last time. We've still got two 4-digit codes we got to figure out. We got various things to look for. Once again, we're back in the entrance hall, and this time, if I go to the room directory, I can see that we do actually remember some of the rooms we saw, and what they do, what's important. Hallways. I haven't seen any green rooms, so one shop. We took one shop. Okay, let's see if anything jumps out at me as different. I assume we have the same letter. Ba-ba-bum. I don't see a stamp. We're still at it's just after 8, perfectly reasonable time to arrive. These pictures haven't changed. It's still the Queen of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades. Nothing looks particularly different. So we're going to kind of start in the same direction we did before and try and make different choices. I can show what it will look like. For this, I want the spare room. I don't really care about it much, but I just don't want to be cut off immediately. I want to actually try and be able to get the full width. Steps were not a problem last time. This is the spare room, and yeah, it's just stuff. I don't think there's anything going on here. I do like that because it's out front, we can actually see outside. Still nothing that jumps out at me that I can do in here. This is where I want like a dead end. Yeah, do that. I can take the nook with a closet. We'll take the nook. I want a key. I got stuck because I didn't have enough keys last time. Having that is a good option. Nope. I make bad choices. This feels relevant. This is like white, purple, red, blue, gray. Got a 10 on a dog tag. Deer. We got a key, which if I go to my inventory, you can see we need that to unlock locked doors. A white rook. We see chess pieces all over the place, and I feel like that's going to matter. I wish I could take it with me. Onwards. Corridor. The den. The parlor. Den fits really well here, and key is important because I don't want to get stuck. And the gems are very important because they actually allow me to have more options. I got a little bit stuck last time because I didn't have any gems, so I couldn't pick some of the choices, and occasionally I got forced to re-roll or pick choices I didn't like. I think there's just a little singular gem in here. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? There's a pawn here. Got the car. I'm trying to click things just to see if any of it responds, but the game has been so far pretty good about making it clear what I can access. Like that, come on, that's a lock. I can see that that's locked. Let me touch this. I really want like a reroll here for a dead end. But I think I am just gonna go for it. Yes, beautiful. The lavatory. Don't see anything. There wasn't anything there last time, so I'm not going to waste the steps. We're going to keep going up the side over here. Okay. +1 star for each time you've drafted the observatory. Items fail were Baroque. So I could just dead end this side and call it good. And I'm kind of tempted to just kind of head back the way we came, call this good. I don't know what the stars do yet, so we'll take the bedroom. And again, both of these I will check. Uh, I do want to make sure there's no items or notes that I'm worried about. We saw this note before. The billiard room puzzle. The mathematical puzzle. I can't read that, KL or something. That is a magnifying glass. You found a wooden brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. What? Oh. Does that do anything? Also, again, appreciated. Darts. I don't see anything on this that's like jumping out to me. None of this feels. This doesn't feel like a document that has stuff, and I'm not seeing anything as I go through. But that's nifty. We're gonna have to take that back to the main room for sure when we first came in the entrance hall. Because there could totally be something out there. Okay, and then I will check the lavatory. I don't expect it to have anything, but I haven't played the game long enough to write off the red rooms entirely. I probably should. But yeah, nothing. Nothing. You're a bunch of junk. Box, and then yeah, we head back through the nook. Want to see? I'm gonna just like check everything with the magnifying glass. Oh shit! Billiard puzzle notes. Blue is addition, yellow is subtraction, pink is multiplication, and purple is division. The order of operations goes from the center outwards. Ah, shit. This is something that I might need to have. Many secrets. Sinclair's many secrets he'll take to his grave. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must find a way to open. So this map doesn't seem to contain anything. But this, if the numbers are only visible here, I'm kind of screwed. But there's no way. Order of operations goes outwards. Addition, subtraction. Addition is blue, subtraction is yellow, multiplication is pink, division is purple. 7, 16, 74, 17, 2. Oh, God, okay. Oh, this is something that I wish I could take a picture of. There may be a lot of walking back and forth. And that puzzle is not in any of these rooms. But I can look at the note in this room. We have a ship, the White Sea of Yore. Morajai. There's a 4 cent in the corner. I don't see much. We got birds and sails. That doesn't look like this is going to reveal like hidden things. I think it is just things that are closer up that we care about. Yeah, okay. Nifty. And then you're just a note. I will scan you just to be safe. Yeah, but I'm not expecting a lot. Okay. We go out to the left this time. Try and get another little end. Ah, see, this is the problem. I don't really want any of these. I might be forced to take the closet here. Pantry doesn't do all that much for me. But I do kind of need to keep it open. But no, I need dice. I have to take the closet. I need some way to re-roll what I'm getting. That is a gem, and that is another key. Okay, not... Wait. I was hoping for dice in here, because I might just... Day 2 might just end if I get a bad roll on this one. Drawing room, there we go. That is something, at least. And this one, we remember, we go and we pull this thing, and the picture opens up. But I still don't have any sort of useful number. We have the figures in the pictures repeat. We got the like little umbrella guys. But I don't think like just counting the number is going to help, because we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's way too many for them to be the number itself. Two. They have arrows between their feet, and they all have between each one. Between like their front and back foot. We've got the kid. We've got 5 different figures, all who have the different arrows. So these pull. This picture is the same as last time. Lovely. I call the phone. So we've got something to do with how far they take their steps. Yeah, and then this is. I wonder if. I don't see a secret on any of that. Well, okay. We kind of gotta keep going the way we're going. The hallway is not in a great spot. We've immediately found ourselves in a problem. Because both of these end my run, and this just feels like a terrible place to put the hallway, but I'm gonna have to try it. I should have probably used the drawing room, but if I roll into something I can't use, that's just the end of the run again. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Nothing going on there. 3 stars. Onward. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice? Like out the back? Or just to a thing? I mean, let's click it. Worst case, we start the day over if I kill myself on accident. Oh. So you can pick... Well, I want a green thumb. I want to find what that does. Got a bunch of books in here. Another chess piece. And this leads to... a green room. Cloister. Special cost bypassed. Aquarium is every color room, and the courtyard, I don't know. I don't know why we've bypassed the cost. Oh, probably because all of these cost a gem, and the game won't softlock me on this. But that's kind of huge. We're stuck in the back over here, but if I can get something going out the left, like the cloister, this is enormous for me, actually. Got a little scepter. And we just have doors going in every direction. Okay. Want to go off to the left first, just to try and find a little dead end, or like the parlor will point me in a direction I want to go. I don't need to be going forward. I'm happy to go backwards and then tag a dead end. And you have your box puzzle. We can quickly grab the key. It's the wind-up key. And I assume there's no shenanigans in here, right? Yeah. One box, only true statements. One box, only false statements. One box has a prize. The gems are in the true box. Oh no. There's only one box in this room. There are 4 boxes in this room. Okay, so you're wrong. You're wrong. Therefore, you're true, and the gems are in here, unless there's, like, a hidden cheeky box somewhere, so I'm going to quickly make sure that there isn't. I cannot imagine there being one, but, it's the Queen of Diamonds again. The pictures all repeat. But you're the true box, because there's more than one box, and there are not 4 boxes, so in we go. Hey... Nice, and that gives us a lot of gems, actually. I could take the West Wing Hall and try and push down, or I could just take the breaker box and see what that does. And I'm gonna do that. What is in the utility closet? Oh, and I actually have been forgetting to look at all the new stuff we found. I forgot that we did actually find new things. Utility closet. One benefit of the restoration of old buildings is that it allows the owners to update and add modern amenities. The utility closet and the circuit breaker box within were set up when gas-powered lighting was retired and replaced by a more fashionable home electrical system. It's a mechanical dead end. That's the closet, and then we also found the secret passage, a small dead-end room with an ordinary bookcase that exemplifies that the best means to escape the confinements of our world has always been through books. This is a fascinating room. I really do enjoy that room. Cloister costs 3. Yeah, because it's all 4 ways. A covered walk and colonnade surrounding an enclosed and seemingly inaccessible garden. The solitary angelic statue in the center of the grassy patch provides this secluded court a hallowed atmosphere. That's a rare green room. Okay. Boy. So we have found the utility closet. Like I'm assuming we got some more paintings. I assume we open this. Oh. Danger. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. We got vac indicators. Oh. Keycard entry system. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. I mean, I assume we want to turn that off, turn the garage on. I'm happy to have the gymnasium on. I don't know it. All the buttons. Don't want that on. No idea what any of this does. So I can turn the lights on and off in the gymnasium, darkroom, garage, and the cabinet, but I'm missing the switch for the cabinet. I assume you want the darkroom dark and the gymnasium and the garage on. I don't want key cards on because I don't have a key card, and I don't know what vac is, but I turned them all green. Can I turn them a different color? Blue. What the heck? Oh. What the heck? So that adds the blue to it. If you're green, you turn blue. If you're red, you turn purple. Okay. Does that help me here? I can click on purple to turn it. Get you to be red and then get turned purple. I'm clicking all the lights, and I don't even know why. The blue lights are the ones that interact with each other. I can't, like, make a bunch of things red easily. Just touching that turns it purple. Yeah, okay, so the goal here is having something where, like, I click on this and this is already purple. I turned you. If I click that, it will have the problem. Yeah, and this is just going to get it. Okay. How do I want to do this? I feel like we need to utilize, because green just turns blue, and it's essentially the same as being off. It doesn't really do anything. Turning you purple means that I can click you to turn you blue. So I need to find a way to have... Well, because the problem is anything I click on will go back. So I need to be able to like click on you and have purple on both sides. And then... Because then I can't turn you blue if I do like this. Ooh, ba-ba. Yeah, because then that just... I felt like we were so close for a second there, and then we just weren't. Damn. What am I missing here? Because I need to somehow... Okay. So we're just gonna go along and turn everything off. Okay. So I have you guys both as red. You turn purple, and then that doesn't work. If I have you as red, you as red, turn you purple, and now we're back in La La Land. Still have one off. Okay. How do I want to do this? Because that's... I need to turn... The problem is anything that is blue that I click on turns off. And so the last move can't be turning something blue because then there's no way to turn it back blue. But that doesn't really help me. I wonder if I... Does that do anything? Oh, wait. Why are you... No! I had something for a second there. What? Now I can't make things purple myself. Does this change something? This will just slide it back down the other way. I've got a light on. We'll see if that does anything. Okay, we spent a lot of time deep in that. Yeah, not having notes for that's gonna be toughie. Then Cloister, I want to see if I can find my way back a little bit. Chapel does a lot here. Like, it's not a great room, but I kind of want to be able to see what's in the house, and that feels pretty good, but I don't know what most of it does, so we'll snag the chapel. We don't have any money right now. Try and get through here without... See, there's another chess piece. Goblet. Oh my god, it's the logo. And we have a baking angel. Okay, hold up. We got a list of angels. Is one hidden behind this? No. Okay, so we've got like a... You've got like a hook or a hoe. You're baking. You've got a pitchfork. You've got a cleaner. Got another cleaner. They're like angels of the estate or something. Wild. You can't interact with any of the things. And nothing in here has got numbers associated with it. Something's stuck behind there. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if we can get a dead end this way. Bedroom's not really... Dark room, you cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Sure, I don't really care what comes next. And this is the one that I turned the lights off. I wonder if changing the lights on or off actually does something for this room. I'm gonna go spend the steps to check that. I'm deeply curious. Because I felt like what I had was... We turn the lights off, we turn them on, does that change something? The back indicator puzzle is gonna be haunting my dreams. Because I wonder if that does anything. It does turn the light on in here. What do we see because of that? Oh, there's a lot of pictures we get to see now. And I should actually read the private sacristy. As ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by 8 Ageran angels depicted in stained glass. This room was more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Nice. And then the dark room, a room dedicated to photo processing, development, and printmaking. This room is outfitted with safe lights which provide red illumination to which the photographic material is insensitive. However, due to a faulty installation, the safe lights often overload the circuit capacity and blow a fuse. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is where we have like all the pictures for the house get made and framed, and we get to see the various people. They might have things that matter on some of these. Is that the same picture but just blurrier? Looking for numbers or other types of codes. Oh, is this his wife? The late lady of the house? Got something. Or maybe this is the secretary? I don't know. This is another photo of the two of them, even more blurry. There's the orchard. 11:28. There we go. So that'll be the next day. That's how I get in. 11:28. I don't expect to see like numbers hidden in your eyes, but who knows with this game? Yeah, the Syncaco camera. 11:28. I don't like how often we're seeing this picture. Duplicates of a picture make me kind of stressed. I'm worried that one of them's gonna have like a difference. And it's going to be very subtle, and I'm going to miss it. We have all of the keys. Still says 11:28. Hello. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Okay. otherwise it seems like a pretty standard photo dark room. The code is the most appealing. So I have no idea what's... Wait, what? You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. That... What do you mean? Okay, so the archives, while drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay, well, we'll put a storeroom, get some stuff. We don't actually really care about that. We'll lose the money, unfortunately, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Key and a gem, we can crack through any closed doors this time. And then storeroom's got dedicated storage space filled from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had at one time been in vogue and on display elsewhere in the house. The 1 coin is kind of funny, I will admit. And lost to the chapel. We will continue going this way. When you enter this room, gain footsteps. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been achieved. We'll take the bedroom. There's not a lot else going on. Money that I hopefully won't lose to the chapel. Puzzle boxes. Oh, come on, this thing has got to be... There's no chest on it. And then we've got the moon necklace, which has got to be relevant, but I'm currently not sure how. Greetings from Reading. Okay, nothing... No indication that it's worth going over the fine-tooth comb. I really wish I could open whatever that is. I don't think it is anything. This door is locked. Sure. I have so many keys. Let's keep going. Go to the boudoir, commissary, or just kind of power forward. This opens up some potential to get some fun stuff, so we'll grab the boudoir. A familiar room you may have slept in at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms of the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long days exploring the surrounding rooms. This one doesn't seem to actually have anything. It has money, shoes, a mirror. Come on, let me interact with the music box. There's always secrets in the music box. I've watched White Collar. That looks like a photograph. Oh my god, there's a safe in the photo. Is there a code in the photo? Nothing in the mirror. There's a little Santa hat. Prezzies. Ooh. I don't see any sort of like, here's how to do this. Nothing in the picture jumps out as any sort of indication of what the code on that might be. I guess if it arrived on Christmas, it could be 1225. That could work, but notably, it's not here. The mannequin's here. And our little music box is here, but there's no safe in here. It makes me think that somewhere in like one of the walls of this room, aha! I see you, you cheeky little git. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 5. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm so good at this game. Oh, yeah. That's a gem, and you are letter number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Oh, shit. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause as she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit poison upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Oh shit, so like my mom disappeared. I'm guessing it has to do with the red coloring we've seen in the Notebook and things like that. And Herbert covered it up. 100 Nights seems relevant. And he's leaving it to us. We're the one who are supposed to inherit the fortune if we pass this test, but we're not very... There's some information here that does not look good for our great uncle. The store's also locked? Fine. If I do the pantry, we can keep going. Bunk room counts as 2 bedrooms, or I could slam a courtyard. I kind of want to slam the courtyard so I can try and get a dead end here and then keep going. Some of the dead end rooms are very nice. Oh, it's nice and open. Oh, wait, hold up. It says I have a letter, but I can't open it. Weird, okay. Courtyard, a charming spot granting guests a bit of fresh air and open skies within the privacy of the manor walls. Yeah! An old weathered shovel. Looks like it'd be useful for digging. I want that for, like, going outside, probably. Gotta check all the corners. Can I dig here? Yes! You dug up a rather dirty coin. Is that 1 coin? Yes. Nice. The hose? No. And then I wanted to try and snag a dead end over here. Could just take the maid's chambers and just get it out of the way. Is there anything in there worth looking? There was a note, so I should go magnifying glass it last time. Yeah. 1106 is another interesting possibility. Mila. Oh! This looks like all of the staff. And they might be the people who were angels. And this is the same as the Syncaco. It's the camera. Okay. And the maid supplies, the hat. Goose. Okay. Do I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and try and use the shovel somewhere outside? I don't think we're far enough into the game where I want to be spending entire days going on specific side quests. I want to try and keep going through. Do a workshop, nursery is a dead end, closet's a dead end. And the dead end's not the worst. I still have the cloister, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can make it, we can do some fun stuff, and I want to see what the workshop does. Workshop. Springs, screws, and coils scattered atop the workbench show signs of this room's frequent use. A craftsman's studio dedicated to creativity and invention. This room was used by your uncle regularly whenever he needed to fix or improve a gadget or contraption. Okay. We have lots of cogs, a saw. Chiseling that. Oh no, what is this? A navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That actually seems kind of helpful. Oh no. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Message read is of 10 lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite enough. But messages of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. This message is the bold word in this case. Okay, we'll look at that more, see if there's anything else in this room that combines with that. The true box does not always contain the prize. You are so right. Okay, what is up with this workshop? Can I just click it? Combine inventory to create new items? What? I can combine a compass and a magnifying glass? Nope. And a shovel? A dowsing rod? What? I'm sorry, what? You assembled a metal dowsing rod. While drafting, dowsing rod points toward rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Do I lose the benefits of the other items? I do. Interesting. Okay. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. So I feel like maybe we're supposed to get letters from the notes that are being played, but I don't know music. I'm not like I used to be a musician, but I could not tell you uh what there's a lot of these words that have the big spaces. 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Yeah, that really makes it feel like the 8 matters, the musical notes matter. I could not tell you which of these are special or fancy. Okay, we're gonna have to see if there's words or other things I need going forward. The keycard reader does not appear to be powered on. Oh, right, I turned it off. I also don't have a keycard, so I can't continue. Crap. Okay. We're gonna have to go back a ways. Yeah, through the courtyard. Into the boudoir. Another room. Into the Chapel of Sadness. And then we gotta head through the cloister and try not to have things be a dead end. It's another locked door. Corridor keeps going. Pantry puts me in a very stressful spot, so we are going to slam the corridor and kind of chug through it. I don't remember there being anything that had any sort of relevance in here. Yeah. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. And the other ones are dead ends that I can't afford. So conference room, that's got to be a rarer one, right? Yeah, unusual type spread. In his latter years, H.F. Sinclair had become withdrawn from public life and conducted all business from the comfort and privacy of home. This included the occasional board meetings which were held in the professional setting of this room. Okay. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay. I don't think there are... Got another letter. Or another note, at least. This is another keycard door. I assume this was the second of 2 keycard doors. Safe code 9083. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. That's the code way back in the drawing room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9083. Okay. 9083, 1128. Okay, on. Oh my god, we're out of keys. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get security. I am going to make sure that it is 9083. Yes. Okay. Security. It's a mechanical room. It's a control room with state-of-the-art surveillance equipment, inventory system, and access control via an electronic computer terminal. This room is where the estate's patrol guards kick up their feet and thank their stars they are living in a modern era. What is in here? Oh. Hello. We just intensely staring at security stuff. I was quiet. I thought there was going to be like something happening, but we just seem to be getting a very intense look at slowly turning video. Why does this room get a cutscene? Oh, yeah, because we know it shows all the rooms. I can see rooms that I haven't seen before. There's a piano, all the chairs, this table in a 2-floor room. That one we have seen. That one I think we've seen, but maybe not. We definitely haven't seen this room. Huh. Okay. Very weird. Okay. I don't know that shows everything. Blue memos true. Blue memos are true. Red memos are lies, unless written by hand. So that safe code is not true, it looks like. I'm trying to see if any of this... I know there's stuff by the entrance, but I'm trying to... You see us zipping about. I'm trying to see if anything shows up in a security feed that we wouldn't see normally. None of them look like we've got hidden things that show up on the camera. Oh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. Security. View estate inventory. The estate following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. So we updated as new rooms are added. Okay. Keycard system. Security doors are doors in the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently offline. Keycard system settings. Security level medium, offline mode lock. Set security level. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with low settings and 5 or 6 with high settings. Wouldn't we want low then? Once you have a keycard, you want high. Change offline mode. Offline mode, locked, unlocked. This mode determines the default setting security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Beautiful. So we want unlocked, and then I want security level to be high, because right now the system is offline, and this will make a bunch of doors that I can get through. Okay. Log into network. Terminal passcode. Try 9083? Incorrect password. We have no idea what the security password is right now. I don't want to get like locked out or anything. So this is now just another door. This is a bunch of stuff, and then over here, coffee. Only picture staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. Swan song. Nice. We can go type that in before I forget it. Enter. Log into network. Swan song. Password accepted. Connecting to network. What are you gonna do? Scream at me. Network login. Oh, wow. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. Staff announcements. Request schedule change. What is punch in, punch out? Should punch out has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff have been placed on an extended paid leave. In accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself, see Mrs. Babbage for more details. Okay. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. That's incredibly adorable. Request schedule change, temporarily disabled. Special orders. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Place a special order. What would you like to order? Wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff. We've seen the compass. I don't know what the metal detector does. Running shoes, something that should move around more. I want a sledgehammer. For a sledgehammer. Approve the order. Cool! Hopefully there'll be a sledgehammer available in the shop. Staff services, I think that was everything. Yep. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the ETA on the estate using a remote terminal access for active terminals. Nothing else is connected. The office is offline, the laboratory is offline, and the shelter is offline. Okay. Electronic mail. Permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Awesome. Data transfers. Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. Okay. Glossary of terms. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoining if they connected to each other via a doorway. Bedroom. This is so cool. It just has the color floor plan indicate type of room. We know that. Contraption. Workshop. You experiment different combinations of inventory items, new and unique contraptions, dead ends. Wild. You can just go through and see all of the things. East Wing. You check that. East Wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Aha! Um, green room. Outdoor areas and gardens that are naturally synergistic with one another. Okay, so the green rooms buff each other. That makes sense. I want to look at hallway. Hallways have many dorm doors. Yep. But I want to make sure I didn't miss a type of thing. Red room. Offer powerful expansion options that have dangerous costs. Yeah. Permanent. Most things on the estate reset from one day to the next. It is the nature of the house, however, a few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Pure permanent changes do not reset each day. Oh. Rank. Each row of rooms you progress north, the rank increases. 9 ranks. Risk of a 10th rank can be overheard. Special floor plans. Yeah, cost gems. Security lock. Yeah. Electronic powered doors of reinforced steel only access via key card. The higher your rank, the more you see them. That makes sense. Sick. We can log out. And there were some notes over here that I wanted to look at. One of them is, until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to gain entry. Yeah, but red notes are... Red memos are lies unless written by hand. And that looks typed out. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, the redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Yeah, okay. Cool. We'll go left out of here, try and get a dead end. Come on, dead end. Launder currency. I gotta find out what that means. What? A standard hub of domestic toil complete with washers, dryers, and a state-of-the-art steam-powered unit leveraging the newly installed steam ducts leading from the boiler room. Despite its innocent appearance, this inconspicuous space is rumored to launder more than just linen. It's rare and it's a shop. What's in here, guys? Can I, like, give money to other runs? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, so you can... What? Alright, well, what does this do? Laundry services. Spin cycle. This service costs 5 and will change all of your gems with all of your money. Wash and dry. All of your keys, all of your gems. What the heck? Okay, so you can turn things into other things. None of this is helpful for me right now, unfortunately. But it's cool. And we head north. It's locked. We don't have any keys. Well, the security doors are now open, so I don't care. Yeah, if I go look at this memo, that does not look like it's gonna be true. That looks like it's been printed. But I can still try 9083. I don't lose anything trying it. Why is this so dark and ominous? 3, 4, 5, 6. We're heading up in the pantry. I didn't like the dark and ominousness of that. I'm not gonna lie. Money. Bridget. Yeah. Seen that note before. No food this time, just money. Please don't be locked. When you enter the gymnasium, lose feet. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. Oh, and it just like won't tell you which ones are which. Guess we go through the commissary then. We're getting kind of the rough end of our stuff. You're locked, tragic. Without staff notice. We've seen this before. How much are we closed from day 12 to day 16? So however, any inconvenience also looks printed. They all look printed. We want paint. We don't want beer. Seems weird, but okay. Commissary. This is non-functional. Okay, another keycard door that's powered off. Sick. I can buy a gem. I can buy a salt shaker. What does a salt shaker do? Sledgehammer. Metal detector. I don't know what any of these things do. I'll buy a salt shaker. Salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain feet, gain an extra foot. Okay. And I will buy a gem. So I have a gem. Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only. All staff welcome, day 20 and 21. That is so far from now, I don't think that matters to me. Onwards. Package will be delivered here the day after drafting this. I guess we have to take the observatory, so we're kind of trying to power forward. I gain a star? I don't know what a star is. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Fen Aries Bird and Sun Publishing. This isn't going to have... Yeah, okay. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, a gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead, dead-end rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky, green rooms more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay. So, the more stars we have, the more things we can do with them. There's a fan. That lets me turn this. Do I want to turn it right now? Oh no. I need to be able to see out of the observatory. Can I jump down here? No, I have to go all the way around. Because I need to be able to actually aim it out the window. Is like the time of day gonna matter here? Look through. I can see a star! North Star, gain 1 gold. Is that... Yeah, that's the effect for today. Okay, so this thing scales up over time. Oh my god, the Rumpus Room! I can't afford the Rumpus Room. I should have gone and bought a thing. Oh, I could have bought this, could have kept going. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. I have to take the bunk room here. I can't leave this, right? Once you've drawn floor plans, you must select one to draft. Shit. Little hamster! I can't play the drum. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he has not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Oh my god, this is... should be us. Herbie's mean. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He's a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how he survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had his sister. Congratulations on the diploma and welcome home. I think we're Simon. Yeah! The rustic, wooden, stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventures. This bedroom serves as the pillow fort and bedroom to the young Sinclair boys and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Bedroom, bedroom, dead end, dead end. Okay. Now we find the gems. Can I climb up this? No. Flashlight. Another box that I can't open. The gems won't save me now. Tragic. So I have to head back. I can't get through the locked door. I don't have enough for the spin cycle. So I have to start walking. I'm probably gonna pass out before I get back to the now unlocked security door in the workshop. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna get real close. Actually, the bedroom might save me. Boop. I wonder if I get to explore the room that I run out of steps in, or if I only get to look into it. I should be able to go in. The dining room? Oh my god, wait, I can go into the dining room. And there's a meal. Oh shoot. No! 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 That's... Oh! Oh my god! Oh no! Okay, we must call it a day. I'm kind of sad about that. I feel like I should have been allowed to interact with the room that I opened. It's a sizable inn with 6 bedrooms. Oh, it should have let me eat the dinner. Tragic. Okay. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for joining me in the bar. I'm Willow, and if you enjoyed having me as your guide, leave me a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more blueprints and many other journeys to come.